All right, guys, it's mid-March here. We pretty much coming down to the end of shed season for me. I found about just everything I need to find, and we're gonna get into some habitat work. So today we're gonna be working on some bedding areas. Behind me, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but we've got some thick bedding here that the deer are already using. There's a network of trails through there and little pockets of bedding, but throughout the years it's slowly getting overgrown more and more. So I'm gonna go in there today and I'm gonna cut some of it back before green up. So I can't manipulate the deer to go exactly where I want them to go, but what I can do is I can try to influence them by giving them a path of least resistance. So stick around and see how I get it done. This trail right here, we're about 75 yards from the timber break, and we got to our first pocket. This area right here is where it kind of opens up, and if you look around you can see little spots where deer have been bedding in the past. And like I said before, they're gonna use this as bedding already. All I'm doing is making sure that this stays open and doesn't get so overgrown that the deer can't even use it. But what's pretty cool is you can notice everywhere where there's a bed back here, there's multiple trails for exit trails going anyway. In case something were to come in here, they have a way to get out the back way and the front way. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open this up a little bit more so this pocket doesn't get overgrown, and then as we continue through, there's some more trails that go to other pockets, and we're just going to keep working back through and connect all these trails and keep making bedding pockets for the deer to use. Alright, so we're back into one of these pockets. I got it all trimmed out. There's a bunch of logs laying around. You can see here around me. They're not hurting anything where they are, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them up into some decent lengths, and I'm going to stack them up in certain spots where it looks like deer are already bedding to begin with, but everybody knows or reads about bucks like back cover. They like to bed down behind a blowdown. So I'm going to artificially make little bedding areas. I don't know if the deer are actually going to use them. Sounds good, looks good. The way I look at it is it can't hurt anything, because I know no matter what, the deer are going to use this area. All right, I'm a little out of breath, I'm a little out of shape, but you know, never let your neighbors outwork you. I'm in this bed again. I don't know if a buck will really use it or not, but I just want to show you the value of it. So I'm in the bed. I've got back cover. Particularly, this would probably be better for like a north wind. He'll have the wind at his back with a little back cover. He'll be able to see out towards the hardwoods where I'll be hunting. But it also has an exit trail here and an exit trail here, and then the main entrance here. So a buck should feel comfortable bedding here. In case danger approaches, he has multiple ways to get out of here. If you try to make a man-made bedding area and you don't give them exit trails, they're never going to use it. So again, I don't know if they're actually going to use it, but giving them these exit trails to escape danger is something that's going to influence them more to want to use it. All right, one thing I wanted to talk about this bedding area is the insane high stem count that we have here. Basically, it's just a giant grown-up clear cut. There's forbs and browse everywhere. In the summertime, this will all be full of goldenrod. All these trees that you see, almost all of them are autumn olive. Autumn olive is an invasive species. Most people hear invasive species, they think bad. For deer, it's not bad. They like it. They like bedding around it. They like eating it. Deer feed 5 times in a 24-hour period. Most of the ones that we key in on hunters is the 5th one and the 1st one, which would be your evening feed and your morning feed. But once deer are in their bedding area, they get up 3 times a day to feed. So once they get back in here and bed down in the morning, they're going to get up 3 times throughout the day just to eat. So when they're back here, they can get up, walk 3 feet, eat a little bit, lay back down. come evening for that 5th feeding, that's when they're going to transition down these trails that we just cut out and head back into the hardwoods and head to their primary feed source. The other thing they're going to look for is water, because they will get water from their green food source like clover and grass and all that stuff, but this is dry feeding area. So after bedding and eating in here all day and chewing on this stuff, they're going to want to get the water or a green food source. All right, guys, we just got done for the day. We made good progress in the bedding area. We've got more habitat improvement to come, so stay tuned. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel, because this is going to be kind of like a little mini series coming, starting at the bedding area and working our way back to those primary food sources. So you're not going to want to miss all the little steps we do along the way, and hopefully this can help you out with the property that you guys are hunting.